All right, we here. All right, how y'all doing? We're back again. We're back again. We, it's not raining right now, but hey, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. How your day going? My day is good. Just man today before it rained today, so and but yeah, it's all good. Hey, no, see, how you been? How you been?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. How was your vacation?
Oh, I had a fantastic vacation. I had the time of my life.
What are you telling? I saw your picture. You were having a good time. Yeah, you don't want to leave, did you?
Yeah, I was just enjoying myself all the way in East Africa. Sorry. Yeah, I was all the way in Tanzania.
So you had fun. You had fun. You took a lot of pictures and
I
all
took
that good
tons of
stuff.
oh yeah, sorry.
I take time.
Tons of
Well,
pictures.
thanks for coming to my show. Well, my live. This is your first time on my live. I hope you subscribe to my channel.
Yeah.
But anyway, tell the people that don't know about your channel and how get the name the lap boat of Arian coming about.
Oh wow, thank you. So thank you for inviting me to be on your show. I really appreciate that.
Okay.
The Lifeboat with Absolutely Arian is my YouTube channel. And so really and truly, I started in about 2018, and it's
Mhm.
a show about so, I'm sorry, I have like a little
Take time. Take time.
scratch in my throat.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's a show about just sharing your journey and the life lessons that you've learned along life's journey. And so, I share my life experience and also some of my guests who I have on. They come on and share, certain things and share their testimony on, where they've been, how they've been through certain things and how they overcame. Um, and so we talk about mental health. We talk about just overcoming hardships, and we do it from a Christian standpoint.
You Will you never come starting your channel?
Say that again. Sorry.
Will you never doing it? Will you never starting your channel? When you first came on YouTube? Will you never doing your first video, your first live, everything?
Um, yeah, I think when you first start anything new, it can be nerve wracking. So I definitely at first was, hesitant. I didn't know, I didn't have that much experience, so I had to learn how to like edit my own videos and how to, um, you know, do the graphics, and so I did everything myself. And so yeah, I wasn't nervous necessarily about how it would be received because I knew that it was something that God put on my heart to do. And it was something that I was fighting for a long time on, whether I should do it or not. And eventually, I was obedient to the call and I decided to go forth and do it, no matter what anybody did in terms of supporting or not. Thank you. And so yeah. So it was a
Well,
little bit scary at first, but eventually, you get over that and you just kind of go forward.
will you will you have second thoughts about you starting your channel?
Oh yeah. I did have second thoughts, different times before. Well, I think it was more so before starting it. So, I hesitated for a long time because I didn't think that I was qualified to just go online and just be talking about stuff. Of course, I'm not a mental health professional. And so that's just kind of the disclaimer I put out there. Um, I'm speaking basically just on life experience. So that's why it's called Lifeboat because a lifeboat, what it really is a vessel that's used to go to sea when
Mhm.
there's like ships that have been shipwrecked. So it's launched it's from land to sea to go rescue people who are in distress, right? So that's what a lifeboat is. And so that's where or how I got the name. It was really me going out in the sea of life and, just sharing my testimony with others so that they can glean from my own experiences, either by, learning from my experience so that they don't have to necessarily go down the same path, make the same mistakes, or um, just being able to relate and know that they're not alone because other people have gone through similar experiences them as well.
What day do you go? What day you go live on your channel?
It's usually Thursdays, Thursday nights at 8:30 Eastern time. And so right now we're on hiatus because the season finale was like a few months ago. But yeah, normally we go live every Thursday night.
Okay. What are you? What kind of guests do you have on your channel when you go live on Thursdays?
Um, so I normally have a lot of mental health professionals. Sometimes they're doctors, sometimes they're psychotherapists, and then I just have like just regular everyday people. So sometimes they're preachers or ministers, sometimes they're teachers, uh, entrepreneurs, just everyday people who are having human experiences and who want to come and share their life lesson that they've learned along life's journey with the audience.
What you do you ever like sit there before you go live and think what you gonna say to the people when you
Do
come on?
do I
Do
get
you ever like sit down and just think? You ever sit down before you go live and just before you talk to the people? Do you ever like sit down and think about before you go live to talk to people?
Yeah, so there's a lot of preparation that goes into typically when I go live. So
Mhm.
I normally know what I'm gonna do sometimes in a couple of weeks in advance. Um, so I typically have a plan of like what my different topics are gonna be and who I would like to have maybe share on those different topics. Hi, Odom. And so I typically have a set of like key points that I want to go over. So if it's a guest, I normally have like an idea of where I want to go with the conversation. And it's really just a conversational style. It's not really an interview. It's more just a conversation and just having them share from a honest and authentic place. And then there are other times where I don't necessarily have a guest and I'm just going over like different content. And it's usually from my own personal life experience where I'm talking about, whether it be dating or, overcoming anxiety, overcoming depression, just overcoming certain insecurities. So I just talk about those things from my own perspective.
Okay.
And that comes with a little bit more prep work. So like I do prepare what I want to say before I start.
How long have you been on YouTube? How long you been on YouTube?
YouTube hasn't been that long. So I started originally on hi Don. I started on Facebook Live. That was like my original platform. I think it
Okay.
was in
Okay.
20 I want to say 2018, but it might have
Mm,
yeah, I think it was 2018 that I started. And then um I believe I started on YouTube about 2 years ago, so it hasn't been that long.
so you mainly start on Facebook Live before you decide to get on YouTube and go for it.
Yeah, exactly. It was really just only on Facebook that I
Okay.
started, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are you enjoying being on YouTube on YouTube, or you like to be on Facebook?
Well, actually, to be honest, I'm trying to transition off of Facebook and be solely on YouTube. I'd love to have it just in one platform. So that is the goal. That is the final goal to just have it um, transferred. But it seems like right now people really enjoy the show, or they're so used to going on Facebook that they
Mm,
don't necessarily go onto YouTube to watch. So I'm trying to usher people slowly over from Facebook to YouTube.
I try to do that same thing. Look. I'm not a Facebook live fan because that takes at least a couple minutes to get the video up running, and even like church tonight, I had to
Yeah.
tell her to say, "Is church on?" Yeah. So YouTube get the notification before Facebook does. So
Oh, is that right? I didn't know
yeah,
that. Oh.
yeah, because it takes. I get the notification. They do like this. They do like um when they started doing like my church each they where we were doing the
Spirit and Truth?
social media thing. They post the thumbnail. They put they get the YouTube sanctuary first, and
Mhm.
then like 2 minutes later, it will let everybody on Facebook that they go live
Oh,
because
okay.
because they be sitting there for like couple minutes because they Facebook live don't start on time like YouTube does because we
Oh,
get it first. Yeah, we get it first.
okay. I didn't
Yeah,
know
we
that.
get we get we get it first. But you love doing YouTube.
I do. Give me 1 second, okay?
Take time.
Yeah.
Hey Don, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yeah, so, I do love YouTube. Um,
You have a goal to reach, or
do I have a goal? My goal
you
is
have a
to
goal in mind that you want to reach?
I think my goal is to, to eventually have my viewership go up and to have my
Mhm.
subscriptions go up like everyone else, go
Right,
subscribe
right,
to
right, right.
the Lifeboat with Absolutely Arian. Um, yeah, and so I think my goal is more short term. Eventually, I would love for it to become, a channel that is well known and that people can go to glean from and to begin their healing journey or go along with
I'm,
their healing journey. So that is the goal.
I will do my best to share you out almost every Thursday when you go live. So you count
Y-
on me. I'm a share. I'm a share. So I'm in
I
your
know
live
you
Thursday night.
do. Yeah, you're a great support, Jarrett. Like, I really enjoy when I see your name pop up on there. It makes me happy to see a familiar face. I met you a long time ago in Atlanta at the Young Leaders Conference, and
We're actually
yeah, yeah, exactly.
we're actually in at we have three campuses now since Mark Moore Pastor Mark Moore took over
Mm-hmm.
and Bishop took over Chicago. Um, the church on Bouldercrest, we're no longer in there. We're in McNair right now, but the land location. So if you try to come, it will be in McNair High School. So
Right.
I'm just if the next time you come through, we 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 have a seat for you.
Oh,
We have a seat
thank you.
for you.
Appreciate that.
Um, so you don't see up there Greek anymore. You don't see me with Pastor.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So yeah.
And are you a part
So
of the
what the
deacons team or are you part of the
I'm honorary deacon.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeah. Bishop actually appointed me January 20th, 2016, and ever since I'm like, okay. And then we added 5 more, so we got about 5 new deacons in training.
Oh, wow.
So we still got. I'm still part of the security, but I'm also doing my deacon job too. So I'm still part of the security. I'm not in. I'm not doing outside kind of greeting anymore. So I'm be walking around with pastor more now. So that's my new
Your new role?
um my role. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
kind of love it. I kind of like it now because it keep me out of the heat and everything else, and I'm
yeah.
good. I'm fine with fine with me. But what the do you have a pro and con about your channel? Do you have anything that sticks out on you about when you come on your channel and it's like, oh, I'm enjoying my channel. I want to change this. I want to change that. Do you have any
Pros and
you got
cons.
anything that you change on your channel?
Yeah, so the pros for me are definitely just like the feedback that I get from different viewers when they, when they connect or relate to the content. So when
Hmm.
people like write to me and say like, "Wow, like this really opened up my perspective. It changed my perspective, or it made me, I did one recently, or I should say in this last season, that was about returning to school as a mature student, right? So meaning somebody who's older in age, maybe some people who are like already career people and deciding to go back to expand their education or add to it or to finish their education as a older person. And so, um, my guest and I were just talking about like our journey with returning to school in our different areas. And so, like, I got a lot of feedback from people who watched that afterwards and said, "Wow, like that really inspired me to go back to school." And I registered. I decided to register for this semester, or and that is what makes me really happy. Those are the pros to my channel. Is that when people are able to testify about how they were impacted positively by the content. So that's the pros. Um, the cons. I think the cons can be that it can be very taxing because the topics um, that I work with are typically it takes a lot of work emotionally sometimes, mentally, the prep, and it's done weekly. So, and I do that along with working a full-time job and, taking care of just other things that I have going on in my life. So it can be draining, uh, physically and emotionally. But I still wouldn't give it up for anything.
Do you ever post any videos or shorts on your channel, or do you just go straight live on your channel?
So right now, so I have posted a few shorts, and I probably need to do better at that. So I do post, reels on Instagram and sometimes even on TikTok. But I, to be honest with you, it's so funny. I have a I have like a love hate relationship with social media.
You don't.
I
Quit.
love, yeah, I love the positive impact and the interactions that you can have with people, but I don't necessarily love being on it all the time. And so have like the machine of having to produce content constantly to beat algorithms and all that stuff. That stuff is very not fun for me. But you know, I try to stay consistent as consistent as possible.
Well, do you let's see. Do you edit your videos, or you just post it, or you just post? Do you just like make a video and post them on your channel?
No, they go. I go live. It's actually a live
I mean,
footage.
do you okay, do you I'll put it with it. Do you ever cut the do you ever put in live in shorts? Or
Oh,
you just put it
not really, no, I don't put lives in my shorts, and the shorts are usually I'll sometimes share the reels I make on Instagram, and I put them on the shorts, which are, like,
okay.
typically little encouragements as well. I call them, lifeboat lessons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The what the do you remember your very first live that do you remember when you came on your channel?
On my
I mean your first yeah.
Ooh, what was the first one? To be honest, I'm not sure. I know my first live ever, it was when I
Yeah.
started only just going on Facebook, right? And I used to do it once a month, and it was basically Bible studies, like full Bible studies. I would study, different scriptures and just um share from the scripture and just through the lenses of mental health and healing and growth. So um then eventually it transitioned to branding it into the lifeboat. So I don't remember what the first video was that I went live on YouTube, because to be honest with you, at the beginning I had a hard time connecting the both at this, having my live go live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. But
Oh,
eventually I
just for
figured.
that just for that, do you use StreamYard for your YouTube channel and your Facebook?
Yeah, exactly. So, but I was having a hard time connecting the two of them at first, but eventually I got it to work, and that's when finally I was able to start having my things on YouTube as well. Hi, Ruby. Hi, Black Guns. So
Let my people.
yeah,
But yeah.
so that's when I kind of transitioned to Facebook kind of abruptly, to be honest. I mean to YouTube abruptly, to be honest with you. So I don't remember what my first one was. I just know that I was already like mid lifeboat season when it finally started to work.
Did you did you did you did you put like so how the light bulb works? Do you put your name on there, or did you start as the light bulb itself, or did you put the whole name together?
Yeah, so when I first started, it definitely was I started like a new channel just for the lifeboat. So it was the lifeboat with absolutely Arian.
Okay, so will you do you enjoy doing what the what is the most um what is the best? I don't know if I can say the best guess, but what's your favorite guest that came on your show, on your panel?
Oof.
I know it's
Uh,
a lot, but what's like what's like your number one favorite? I know it's a lot. That's a long list, but like your number one favorite.
um, So like I really love all of the guests I've had, and I'm very particular about who I invite on, because it's a very sensitive space in terms of sharing in healing journey, and so I'm, I typically pick people who I don't wanna pick anyone who's going to come and, like, bleed on people, right? Like, I wanna have people who come on that are able to share, articulate their experiences, and also, share their journey and their healing journey and how they overcame, because, if not, then it would just be a show about people complaining or, lamenting about their issues. So I wouldn't say that I have a specific favorite person that I've ever had on the show, but
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite episodes, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
happened, I think, back in 2020, and it was I we talked about the art of apologizing. The Art of the Apology. Um, it's one of my favorite videos because I think it was the one that I got the most feedback on in terms of it impacting people, um, on learning how to apologize in a way that's sincere, that's like very concise, and also that is effective in terms of um, communicating and rebuilding relationships. So I had a special guest on there, and we talked about just the journey in maturing and growing and learning how to be accountable in apologizing. And so I got a lot of amazing feedback on that, and people were like, "Wow, like I never saw it that way, or I didn't know that I could, you know, apologize for things that I didn't necessarily." Uh, do on purpose, but also still be accountable for how I impacted people, and I can apologize for my impact and not necessarily my intent, because my intent and my impact are two different things. So, um, so yeah, so I think that was a one of my favorite episodes because it's an area in which I had to grow in my own life. And so it was a really powerful revelation for me. And it seemed to be one for others as well, because I got a lot of people who came back and said this was a really great video. So,
So what day what it was?
ooh, what day was it?
What you said it was 2020, what you said?
Yeah, I believe it was 2020. Uh-huh. And
Okay.
it's called The Art of the Apology. It's on my YouTube channel. If you scroll down through my lives, you'll see it. It's called The Art of the
I
Apology.
I got my moderator gonna drop that link for you so people come in, they come to your channel. So what is the toughest what like the toughest about YouTube? What toughest thing that you like to work on, or make your channel better?
Um, I guess just driving the traffic onto YouTube, like getting people
Mhm,
to come off of Facebook and go onto YouTube is challenging, or getting people to
mhm.
subscribe, because people will watch but not necessarily subscribe. And then um, Yeah, I guess that those are the biggest challenges right now, is getting the subscribers and people to convert from Facebook to YouTube.
Okay, what kind of advice that you want to give to the people who want to start their YouTube channel, and like they want to go with that channel?
So I would suggest that anybody who wants to start their channel, that that you make sure that whatever you're doing, that you have a that you're passionate about, and that you are knowledgeable about. So if you go it from an authentic place, a place of, whether you like makeup, or you like cars, or you like trains, like there's an audience for everyone, right? There's a niche that for everyone. So don't be scared about who's gonna watch, who may not watch, who's gonna, like, you just never know, right? People start very, very specific niche videos, and they have a specific audience for that. So your voice is useful, your voice is relevant. Just make sure that when you use it, you're using it from an authentic place. Um, and success will come because authenticity breeds, you know, uh, real and connectable experiences. So, so yeah, just be yourself.
Tell the people again about the people that came in. Tell about your channel again, and they can find your channel, and they can subscribe to you. So tell the
Yeah.
people again how they get to you.
Yeah, so the channel is the Lifeboat with Absolutely Arian. Um, so it's my YouTube channel. So I'd love for you guys to go and subscribe. Basically, we talk about all the life lessons that me and some of my guests have learned along life's journey, sharing our journey, our healing journey, or just our life experience in different in various topics, and just sharing them from a transparent and authentic place. Our journey, how we overcame, um, and encouraging others to do the same. So yeah, we talk about various
Okay.
topics from dating to mental health to pursuing higher education. Just we talk about life. So that's what the lifeboat's
Life
all
in
about.
general,
Sorry.
right? What tell what time and date you want they want you to tune in?
So it's usually Thursdays, every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Right now we are on hiatus, or on this, we have it, I do it by seasons. So typically I start again in January, end of January, beginning of February, and then we go for a couple of months right up until the beginning of the summer. So yeah, and so
So
it's
what
one
you do,
episode a
so
week.
what y'all do is she's not gonna be on for a while, so you just go on the channel and just watch the video, watch the lives, and if you like them, just leave a comment and you when she comes back better than ever, she'll be she's gonna have a guest and everything. If you, you want them how how they want to be a guest on your show?
How do people, if they want to be a guest on my
Huh?
show?
Yeah,
Um, well,
how
I
they can
typically,
how they can contact with you if they want to have a conversation with you. Where you want to go and contact with you.
yeah, so you can definitely reach out to me on Instagram. So my Instagram is absolutely Arian. And so yeah, you can send me a DM, connect with me. If if we're on the same vibe, uh, definitely I'll check out your page. I'll follow you back, and we can figure out how we can connect and collaborate.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you came to to thank you for coming for my channel and I'm sorry
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my mind focused. But thanks for coming to my channel and trying to get to know you a little better on my channel. And once again, y'all come and connect with her, and just she would love to get to her goal one day. And were you matter of fact, were you nervous doing um your uh what the do you have like a crazy story that when people come on your channel like
Crazy
do you have
story.
a like hmm?
A crazy story of people coming on my channel. I
Like
wouldn't say I have a.
I'm gonna put it that way. Do you ever have with my wait on StreamYard? Do you ever talk to the people before you send before you add them on your channel? Do you ever talk to them backstage before you bring them on your channel?
Oh yeah, for sure. So most of the people who I have invited on are people who I have relationship with of some sort. So they're people who
Mm-hmm.
I've typically vetted in, or through just being friends on social media for long periods of
Mm-hmm.
time. Or there are people who I've had conversations with. A lot of them are people who are friends, people who I actually know them personally. So very rarely do I have like a complete stranger on. It's very rare, and when it happens, and it has happened where I've had people that I don't really necessarily know, but I've been on different platforms with them, and I've heard them. I've had an opportunity to hear them speak and to hear them deliver their message in a way that I thought would be impactful and powerful to share on the lifeboat. And so I've invited people like that. Yeah. But I do typically like to have a conversation with people right before starting, so that so that they can get comfortable with the platform, know like the direction that I'm going in, and what it's about, and also to be able to kind of set the playing field, to let them,
The tone, yeah,
yeah, set the tone, and like
the,
so that
the
they're not
tone.
nervous, and that they realize that, listen, I'm not about to like drill you. It's just a free flowing conversation, and you're free to share whatever you like. I'm not going to probe and push you to say anything that you don't want to say. So
So it's like me. When I'm telling, I, what I do is I just tell people ahead of time if you want to come on my channel, if you want to come on my channel, I said y'all give me, y'all have to y'all gotta DM me first. If I'm following you, you follow me back, and
mhm,
we talk about it. We talk about what day and time we want to we go live and everything,
mhm.
and you know make and, make sure it's good. Well, I appreciate it, Brian. Black, but yeah, it was that's why I do it on my live because I want to make sure y'all come. I want to make sure y'all comfortable. Make sure you're straight because I don't want to make anything. I won't embarrass you on my. I do not want to embarrass anybody, and I didn't want to do anything crazy. So that's why I had to tell all my people before they come to my live that you're okay with it. If it's
Yeah.
okay, if you're not okay with it, I could shut that live and we can just talk about it on offline and that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm trying to be more. I'm be more careful of who I'm putting on my channel on my live. So
Yeah.
that's
Well, listen, I
that's
feel
my
like
thing.
yeah, and I feel like you've been very a gracious host. You've kept in contact. You've even been like super accommodating to me having to move around the time. Due to like my work schedule and whatnot. So yeah, like I appreciate you inviting me to come and share on your channel, and to just have a great conversation. I've enjoyed this.
I appreciate it. I'm glad I'll get a chance. If I get a chance, I come over your channel and I like return the favor to you. So you just let me know whatever day time I'm free almost every day. So just let me know whatever day time you want to do it. I'll come over there and hang out with y'all for a little bit, and like an hour or two. So
Absolutely,
I
yeah,
don't
you
have
for
a
sure.
I don't have a certain time. I just I can talk.
Listen, when the new season starts up, we're definitely gonna have you on, Jarrett, so that you can share your testimony, right, with the world, and tell us like what you've been. Maybe you want to share something that you've been through and how you overcame.
Oh, appreciate. Oh yeah. I have a. It's all in my head because it's too long to express it. But oh yeah, I got you. Oh
Uh,
yeah,
I know
I'm
you
gonna
got.
enjoy that stuff.
You look like you got a testimony. You look like God's
But
been
yeah,
good to you.
I'm glad that just let me know. Just inbox me and let me know what day your new season come, and then we'll talk about it after before we go live and everything, and it'll be more fun. I'm definitely gonna share it out and everything. Make sure I'm prepared for it because I'm 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 really nervous being on other people's channels.
Oh no.
So I'm just I'm I will do it. I will definitely do it. So if I'm not used to I'm not used to being around a lot of people, but I'm used to it. I'm used to it now because when I started my channel, I didn't want to do live. I'm just posting videos. But now since I'm doing live and doing joint live and everything, it makes me more comfortable. So, but yeah, but just let me know when the new season comes. I'll be definitely be there for you, and we're
Wonderful.
gonna get you up there to your goals. So, all right. So,
I appreciate you,
uh,
Jarrett.
no problem. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. But thanks for everybody for coming, and we have another guest. I'm gonna have another tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to him first. See if it's okay with him. But thanks for everybody coming. Make sure you share me out. I hope I get it 2K before the year's out. But thanks for coming. I would love to have you up again sooner or later. So just let me know.
Yeah.
But I see y'all next time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.